Yo, what's happening, people? It's your boy E1 here, back again, back with another video, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, hopefully everyone's had a good holiday, you know what I mean? And hopefully y'all have a really good new year filled with lots of blessings. But yeah, today's video is actually going to be a bit of a similar one to that film review I did. However, it's not going to be films we're going to review. It's going to be a series, okay? Now, I don't know if you all know, but Squid Game Season 2 has actually released, okay? Now, I know how hyped and how much y'all love Season 1. Season 1, it won a lot of awards, you know what I mean? It was a masterpiece, let's be real. Bit like Hunger Games, you know what I mean? But yeah, if y'all don't know, get to know, watch Season 1. Because today, I'm going to be doing a little review of Season 2. As I've just watched it with my little sister. By the way, spoilers alert. So if y'all ain't watched it, do not continue this video, okay? Turn off now, because I'm going to be spoiling everything for y'all. You know what I'm saying? But as y'all know, yeah, Squid Game, the whole concept is there's like a front man or a guy who organizes these games where he gets people in that are like in a lot of debt. I'm not just talking little debt, but like in millions of pounds of debt, billions of pounds of debt, right? And they get these people in who are so-called losers to compete in these games where they can actually win, what? Billions. Do you know what I mean? They can become billionaires just based off winning this game, right? Now, the aim of the game, yeah. So the more people that die, the higher the prize money goes up, right? So the more people that die, so it's like a killing game, really. You're competing in these games, which are like kid games in like Korea. And yeah, the winner gets all the prize money and everyone else dies. But the big twist is, right, so you have Jihan, the main character, right? So he's the guy who won Season 1, he won the other Squid Games, right? And then he was actually about to board the plane, but then my man thought, should I see my daughter or should I stop the Squid Games completely? I'm going to stop the Squid Games completely, okay? I'll leave my daughter. She's doing all right. Let me leave her. So basically, Jihan, the main character, his goal now is to stop Squid Games, okay? He's trying to put an end to all the death, all the suffering. Because like I say, bro, man's traumatized, fam. He literally saw, like, Sai Byok, one of his brethren. He saw one of his other brethren, Sang-woo. I can't remember his name, but he was in the final with him. He saw them all get killed, do you know what I mean? He's traumatized. Even though he's traumatized with his millions of dollars and he's going to be rich, he's still traumatized, you know what I mean? Like, instead of chilling on a beach somewhere, Mama wants to just go in and just go through it all again. Fair play to him. And the one thing I do love about Season 2 is Jihan's development, okay? In the first one, like, the guy was a bit of a clown, you know what I mean? He was a bit of an idiot. He only won by luck. But this one, he's more tactical. Obviously, you can see the experience, the know-how on how to complete the games. Like, you can tell this guy's more serious. You can even see that in that picture he took. First one, he's smiling like this, yeah? The next one, man's like bare serious, you know what I mean? He's ready for war, bruv. I'm not gonna lie, the characters man liked, yeah? I liked, who's that character? That Thanos guy, yeah? Even though he was a bit of a weirdo, yeah, he was quite funny, you know what I mean? He did bring a bit of comedy to the thing, bro. He was high off his face. Like, there's some scene, yeah, where everyone's bare serious on some, like, carousel game, yeah? And then my man's just with his brethren just dancing, bro. This guy does not care. He has no care whatsoever. Nah, he was a joker, though, man, like I say. He deserved, I can't lie though, he did deserve to die, man. He, as much as he was a joker, he was a bit of a dick, man. Like, what he did trying to bully that brother just because he lost some crypto thing, like, I don't know, man, weirdo. Jihan's brethren, I can't remember his name, but the friend who he dies, like, say the front man kills him, but he's a good character, man. Very loyal, but the only thing is, he didn't tell Jihan what he saw on that game in that room. He didn't tell Jihan about my man just brooking that guy's neck off. Just killing that brother. No hesitation, bro. Listen, I'm not a fan of forcing the LGBT in films or series, yeah? But that trans character, big up to them, innit? They did their thing. They was cold, fam. You know what I mean? They was cold. And I'll hold my hands up. There was a decent character, the trans person. Who else was in there? But, yo, do you remember that brother? There was some brother in there, yeah? He let his brethren die. Yeah, there was a guy. So that Thanos had his brethren, right? What was it? No, this was after Thanos died, right? His brethren killed the girl that they was with. She had like piercings, right? She was a girl a lot of people thought she was attractive, but yeah. And the guy was up there in the bed, yeah? He didn't do nothing. Man just threw some drink and that's it. And I'm thinking, what? You know what I think it was missing though with season 2 and Squid Game? There wasn't enough of action, man. I wanted more people to die. I wanted to see more killing. Like the first one, there was blood everywhere, you know what I mean? Everyone was dying left, right, center. Like every game was brutal, man. Like big characters were dying. You feel me? Like there was big... I just think this one, there wasn't enough killing, man. Like, there just wasn't enough of that. And also, what annoyed me is, yeah, I seen in the trailer, it looked like the police officer and all these guys had infiltrated the headquarters and the control room and where the Squid Game was made, right? But then in the actual thing, they didn't even, like, the whole time, yeah, that whole 7 episodes, that man didn't even get close to infiltrating nothing. So, like, it's like, I feel like it was a whole lot of nothing happened, bruv. Like, even the ending was alright. It's just you expecting more. As a fan, as someone watching, you're expecting more to happen. Like, I feel like the game's, it started in, like, the 3rd episode, the game started. And it's like, there was too much talking, too much dialogue throughout the whole thing. It's not even about seeing the games. We just wanted to see more action, more suspense moments. Only until that little revolt, we actually saw that, which was a bit disappointing, man. You just want to see more. And all these actors and the creators, they're capable of bringing more, which they did in season 1. Like, of course, season 1 was amazing. It was never going to be as good. Don't get it twisted. It was actually decent. Like, it was really good. I liked how they talked more about the recruiter guy. He was more involved, even though he did basically kill himself in the 1st episode. But yeah, it was good. Overall, I'd say Squid Game season 2 was decent. I liked a bit of the comedy element. I think it had more comedy than the first one. It wasn't as serious. I just thought it was very slow to get to like this action bit, because let's be real, so it took them 7 episodes to actually do what Ji-hun wanted to do from the start. Try and infiltrate, start a revolt. Like, that's... I feel like they're trying to milk it now. You can tell the directors, they just want to get their bread. So man has to wait now, 2025, to watch the next, the bit. Like, I thought this would be the last thing. I thought they would wrap up everything this season, that's it. But I knew from episode 5, I was like, what? I said to my sister, it's 7 episodes. She was like, yeah. I was like, there is no way they can wrap this up in 7 episodes whilst I was watching episode 5. Like, so obviously, hopefully season 3 will be good. I think it will be good. It should obviously conclude a lot of things. Like I say, hopefully, I think if they're going to make season 3 good, I feel like they might need to do backstories. So one on the front man, they could do a backstory on him. They could do a backstory maybe on the cop, maybe on Ji-hun. A lot of people saying conspiracy theories that Ji-hun and potentially the front man are related. Yeah, that would be a good twist. I feel like they need to add a few more twists. I heard a lot of people as well saying they thought that the front man would have a change of heart and not betray them. But he is the guy who he didn't create the game, sorry, but he's the guy who is like the manager, the main guy. Why would he? It's not even a betrayal. Like, as soon as you see the front man there, he's trying to F shit up. Like, he's on a madness. This guy is crazy, bruv. Like, all of it was just an act. The only thing I think is when he cared for that woman that was pregnant, I think that might be genuine, but bro, he don't care, man. He just wants to entertain the VIPs, do his thing, that's it. Also, speaking of the VIPs, yeah, we didn't even get to see them this season. I thought we'd see a bit more of them. But then again, with the last season, the VIPs only appeared when it was like the last 2 games. So I'm sure next season we'll see them. You know what? I feel like a lot of people said the ending was underwhelming because they thought there'd be more consequence. Like, more would happen. Like, the thing is, yeah, the difference between this season and last one is I don't care about none of the deaths so far. I don't care. There's no character that's died that we're feeling like, oh, it's a bit peak. Maybe the Ji-hun's friend, but it don't hit as much as Sae Byuk dying, or even that bad guy who was in the final with Ji-hun, the last one, or even the Asian guy, Ali. Like, it don't hit the same, bruv. You can't compare the characters. Like I say, the characters in the previous one were better developed and they had more character development. This one, not as good, but So yeah, in terms of rating, this season I'll give it a 6 out of 10. It's not awful. It's more on the good side, but it's not amazing. I'm hoping season 3 is better. I'm hoping so. I'm hoping that oh yeah, one more thing we need to talk about. That captain. Listen, I had a feeling like there was an episode where I saw him talking to one of the other brothers on the team, right? This was the brother that was in the room that was playing Russian roulette with, what's his name? The guy who died, right? So the guy who died was apparently a loan shark, right? He was playing Russian roulette with him, but he actually survived. He was speaking to that captain. I actually thought the guy who was playing Russian roulette was more the mole or the bad guy. Because, what's his name? The recruiter said to him, oh, let's talk business. So I thought he might be a bit dodgy himself, but it turns out it was the captain that's dodgy. It makes sense why the cop ain't found the island after all this time. So what is it? The captain's just been leading the cop into circles on purpose. And it makes sense as well, because when the front man shot the cop, right? He shot him in the shoulder. And now if you shoot someone in the shoulder, you're less likely to die. So if he shot him, let's say, if he shot him in, obviously more in an artery or like an organ, if he shot him somewhere more fatal, he would have died. So he shot him in the shoulder on purpose, just to injure him. And then I'm guessing he made the captain rescue the cop. It all makes sense, man. It all makes sense. Like, but I'm just hoping they figure out, I don't know how they're going to do it. I'm hoping they figure out this cop is the captain, sorry. I'm hoping they figure out this guy is a bad guy, because I feel like the only way for them man to infiltrate is someone clocks the captain's the bad guy, and then they literally blackmail him, or they put a gun to his head and say, listen, take us to that island or we'll shoot your blood clot. So anyway, guys, that is my review of Squid Game Season 2. Hope y'all liked it. Like I say, make sure y'all drop a subscribe, you know what I mean? Drop a follow. Keep supporting the thing. Like I say, keep supporting me. Hopefully you can get to potentially within a couple months 1K subs. Because that would obviously mean the world to me. Make sure to keep liking, keep sharing this everywhere. And yeah, keep supporting the thing, man. Obviously, I know how much y'all have supported so far, and I'm eternally grateful for that. But yeah, keep supporting, and love and respect. And I hope y'all have an amazing holiday and an amazing 2025. Love and respect, my people. Peace.